Welcome everyone. So let's continue with our next topic in Python, that is dictionary. Dictionary is again a sequence, means it will have more than one value. Dictionary have no indexing, no slicing. So then if we don't have indexing in dictionary, how to access the elements available in this sequence? Using keys. So, dictionary is the collection of keys and values. So, to access the value, to access values, keys will be used. Keys will be used. What I'm saying that we will see practically, and keys cannot be repeated. Values can be repeated. Values can be repeated. So that's it about the theoretical part. That are the mandatory stuff we need to know about it. Let's see practically how to create a dictionary. Basically, this is empty dictionary we have created. How to check it? So just print type of this data variable. It should print us dictionary. So I will just say Python dictionary.py. So if you see, we are getting the data type of this variable is dict. Now, this was the empty dictionary. How to create a dictionary with values? So let's say I am creating a dictionary student. In this dictionary, so see this braces are the identification that it is a dictionary. Now, this dictionary is containing the details about a student. I am writing name. Here I am giving Alice, because it's a string, so mandatory we have to give double quotes or single quotes. So here if you see what I did, I am creating a dictionary student where I am giving one combination of keys and values. So on the left hand of this column will be the key, on the right hand of this column will be the value. On the left hand it will be the key, on the right hand it will be the value. So if you want to access Alice, you have to use name key. We will see that. Next combination, I'm giving age. So let's say the student age is 22, and then next combination I'm giving city. Let's say that person you live in Mumbai. Okay, person is living in Mumbai. Then I will just print this dictionary. That's it. Let's run it and you see we should get the dictionary data here. So this is how we can create a dictionary using some values. Let's say how to access the values of the dictionary. How to access the values of the dictionary. So for that, if you see same dictionary which we had above, we will use. I will say print student of name. So what is this name? Let's see. This name was the key, and what is the value for this name? Alice. So when I am saying please print return the value available on name key, return the value available on name key. So what it should return? Alice. It's returning Alice. Say if I say print student of age, print student of age. So what it should return? You see we are getting 22. The same thing we can do with the help of a function available in dictionary topic, that is get function. So student dot get, and here you can pass the key. So let's say this time I want to get city. I'm not using above method. I'm using the get method here. If you see, I am getting Mumbai. So these from these both methods, you can use any of the method to get the data available into the dictionary. Next, let's add the elements into an empty dictionary. Currently, what you saw, what I did, At the time of creation only, I initialized the value in the dictionary. But now what I want, let's say I do have a empty dictionary. I do have a empty dictionary, and into this empty dictionary, I want to fill the data later on. So, like how we accessed the data using the keys, same. So let's say student is a new dictionary where I want to give one. So let's say I'm giving this student one. So totally new dictionary I'm creating, totally new dictionary. So I'm saying, please create a student one dictionary and add here, add here, let's say favorite fruit, student's favorite fruit. Add this key, add let's say guava. Add this particular key, add this is fruits guava. So why I'm not taking name agency, you will might be confused over there. So I am creating a properly new dictionary, but at the time of creation of the dictionary, I'm not giving any data. When I'm giving data, I'm giving the data after the creation, and this key also will be created now only. Next, let's say I'm giving favorite color. So this will be the key and this will be the, let's say, value. So now let's print the dictionary. So this time I will take student one dictionary. Let's print it and your dictionary is ready, if you see. Next, how to update the values of the dictionary. So update values. Here if you see, let's say I do have this dictionary only. This dictionary only we will take, let's say, copy and paste it. So here what I want, age is 22. I want to change this age from 22 to 30, let's say. So simple, student of age equals to 30. You can give. Now if you print age, sorry, student. Now if you print student, age should be this time 30. From 22, it has been converted to 30. Okay. Next, removing elements. How to remove the data from the dictionary. So first we will see using pop function. Using pop function. So I will give here pop. Let's say this was our dictionary only. I will say here student dot pop. Student dot pop age. What it will do? Pop function will take key as an argument, key as an argument, and it will delete that particular data based on the key. So now if you try to print this particular dictionary, age should not be there. It has been removed. Same, there is one more function available, that is pop item. Pop item. So let's say I'm creating that dictionary again. I will say student dot pop item. Don't pass anything here. We will not pass anything here. And let's observe what happened. So currently if you see, I have created the dictionary again. But this time I'm not passing anything in the pop item. So let's run it. If you see what has been deleted this time, city. City has been deleted. I will save it and will run it again. This time again city deleted. This time if you see, city deleted again. So what pop item is doing? Pop item is removing the last inserted pair. One more method, let's see, del, using del. So this was my dictionary. We will say del student, the name of the dictionary, and the pair you want to delete. So here I'm not using pop function, I'm using del keyword. And now if you print your dictionary, so here if you see, age has been deleted. We have a function clear. If you want to remove all the elements available into the dictionary, so let's say this was my dictionary, then I will say student dot clear. What it is doing? Let's print the dictionary here. So here if you see, it has been deleted now. It has been deleted, means dictionary is still there, but it deleted the data available into the dictionary. Let's find the length of the dictionary. So this This is my dictionary. If you say print length of student, print length of student. So what it will return? How many pairs we have? 1, 2, 3. So we do have total 3 pairs. That's why we are getting 3 here. Let's check using membership operator. Do we have this particular key available in the dictionary? So checking keys availability. Okay, do we have this particular key available? So this was my dictionary. I will say here, so it will return true or false. Do we have name key available in the student dictionary? Yes, true. We have na this name. It's a key only na. So see, we are getting true. But if I say print capital NAME in student. So now I don't have any capital N name key na. So that's why it is saying false. Fine. So it will basically check whether that particular key is available or not. Next, how to iterate over the means keys only. We will use loop through keys only. Loop through keys. I'm not saying values. Means I want to get all the keys available in the dictionary. I want to get all the keys available in the dictionary means name, age and city. All these three keys only I want, not the value. So any variable you can take, I'm taking key only. You can take any variable, just a temporary variable in student. And here I will print key. Here I am printing key. So one by one, all the keys, name, age, city will go here and it will print all these three. So here if you see, I am getting all three keys. But how to get the values available on these keys one by one? So for that, so I will give a heading loop through values. For that, let's say I am taking a variable value in student. Now so you say here also you are doing student only and here also you are doing student. So both will return key only. Now yes, both will return key. We do have a function values. We do have a function called as values. So this function will return values available at each key. So if we are going to print now this value variable, what will happen? It will return us all the values. So you see, we are getting all the values here. So these are the keys and these are the values. Next, you say I want to get key and values both together. I want to get keys and values both together. So through key and value pairs. So for keys and values are two separate thing na. Keys and values are two separate things. Fine. So here if you see for key comma value means you will be requiring two variables. You can take any name to those variables. Just make sure you are following the identifier rules. But two variables in student. Now what to write? There is a brilliant function available items. Okay, items function basically returns both. So print key comma value, key comma value. Let's run it. So here if you see perfectly, we are getting keys and values together. So here if you want to do the concatenation means you want to give a space or you want to give a colon to make it more readable. So that's it. You can just use colon. Okay. So that's how we can iterate over the whole keys and values pair. Even without using loop also you can do this because we do have some predefined functions available into dictionaries. So directly let's say this was my dictionary. I'm just saying print student dot keys. That's it. It will return you all the keys. You see, we are getting all the keys. Why we were using a loop that time? Because one by one it was showing the keys. Here this time together it is showing the keys. So here we can give a heading dictionary methods. Dictionary methods. So first method was keys. Next method, although we have already seen it in the for loop, but yeah, here it will give the results combinedly. So that is we will get only the values. So this is giving values, this is giving keys. Similarly, if you just write here print student dot items, it will print all the items in a single list. So here if you see all items. Now next inbuilt function is copy. Copy. So now actually we are looking on all the predefined functions available into the list. So first one we saw keys, then values, then items. Next we will see copy. Copy function. Let's say this is the list. This is the list we have. I am going to create a new, sorry, dictionary I should say. So I am going to create a new dictionary. Let's say new student. New student. I want to copy that dictionary, just student dot copy. So it is going to be proper copy, not the shallow copy. Means if you are going to check the location address of this new dictionary and the previous dictionary, it will be different. So let's run it first. You see, data is absolutely same. Data is absolutely same. But if you try to print ID of a student and if you try to print ID of new student, so both IDs will be absolutely different. So you see, but what if I do, I will just say here new student, new student 2 equals student. I am this time using shallow copy. I am not using copy function this time. I am directly assigning. So now if you check that data available into the new student 2 and the address of new the student and new student 2 address, so they both should be absolutely same. This is shallow copy, so I will mention here shallow copy and it was proper copy. Proper copy this is. Okay, so now what we will do, we will just take this dictionary again here, and here if you see, let's continue to the next topic, that is update function available in dictionary. You will say update though already you have shown. I have shown for sure, but there I was not using any predefined function. I was using the assignment operator only. Let's say this is my dictionary available. In this dictionary, I want to change this age again from 22 to 25, let's say. So student dot update, and here you have to pass the full, you say pair, full pair. So now age should be 25. Age should be 25. So I am printing just student here. I am printing student here. So let's see this time. Oh, I should take dictionary. So you see age has been changed to 25 from 22. Okay, we can have nested dictionary also. We can have nested dictionary as well. So let's say this was my, I'm creating a list, let's say student only I'm creating, or students, because till now, we were creating the dictionary where we had the data only for one student. So dictionary name was itself student, one student. Now I want to store the data for multiple students, dictionary inside the dictionary. So this is going to be the upper part key, which will contain a dictionary into it. And then I will create one key for student 2, which will contain another key into it. You see? So here it should be having comma. What I'm doing, this is a dictionary. Inside a dictionary, I have one dictionary, I have second dictionary. So two dictionary I do have. Here, now what we can do, I am giving, let's say here. So first I want to give name is John. I want to give age 34. Similarly, here I want to give the same details, but data will be changed only. The keys will be same. It's not mandatory that keys should be same. No, not at all mandatory. And age, let's say this time 31. So now the point is, I want to access this John, this name John. How I will access? So just write print students. Students means the dictionary, the upper dictionary. Students contain a key, student 1 or a student 2. So which one you need to take? Student 1, because we want to access John. And what is the key for this John? Name. Now if you run it, you should get John separately. So this is how to fetch the data from a nested dictionary. One more thing, when we created an empty dictionary, what we did, we just provided you see here, we just provided the curly braces empty. Also, we do have a function called as type conversion function called as dict. This will also create a empty dictionary only. So if you run it and you go up, it should print this 2 times. See? So this is how we can create the empty dictionary using type conversion function also. Let's merge 2 dictionaries. So here what we will do, I will give a heading merge dictionaries. So let's say I am having a dictionary A where the key is X, the value is 1. I am having a dictionary B where the key is, let's say, Y and the value is 2. I will declare one variable result which is having A and B. Notice this operator which I am using here. This operator, it is before the enter. And then we will print the result. So let's see what it is returning, and then itself you will get what happened. So see, now result, it has, this result is a dictionary now, which is merging 2 dictionaries together and generating a single dictionary. So here if you see, we do have means we have merged 2 dictionary into the 1 dictionary itself. So this is merging the dictionaries. Next, how to sort a dictionary. So sorting the dictionary. So let's say I am having a dictionary called as data, where I am creating a dictionary. Let's say key is B2. Let's say key is A1 is the value. Let's say key is C3 is the value. So I want to sort it so that answer should be ABC. ABC. Let's take one variable result. I will be using data dot items. What this items will return? We know that items will return keys and values both. Okay, so what do you want? When you will sort the keys, value will be sorted automatically. So I am saying please sort the items. Sort the items, and then, so first let's run it without converting it into a dictionary, because result is not a dictionary na currently though. Let's see what it will return. So let's print it. Here if you see, now it has been sorted successfully A, B, C. But what about this? This is list. Sorted function by default returns a list only. So you have to convert this list back to the dictionary. Now if you run it, see, it has been properly converted into the dictionary. There is a confusion might be you might have. This sorted function is sorting the dictionary based on the key or value. Based on the key or value. So let's do one thing. This time we will change this to 4. Let's say this to 7, and this to, let's say, 2. So let's see, now we will get the output in ABC or 274. Let's run it. You see, A, B, C. So answer is, sorted function is sorting the dictionary based on the key, not the value. because if they are changing based on the value, then so it should be 247. Getting? So that's how we are getting 742 because of ABC. Okay. Next, if you want to get the highest and the lowest number in your dictionary, so let's say I am having a dictionary called as numbers, where I'm having A 10, I'm having B 5, C let's say 20. So we will just print it, print max of numbers dictionary, numbers, and print min of numbers. So let's see what it will print. It should print 10, oh sorry, 20 maximum and 5 minimum. So you see, we are getting here. But what we are getting? We are getting B and A. So here if you see, we are getting, so let me just increase it. I'm not able to. CNA, obviously. We are getting CNA. But because C contains and A contains. So C is the maximum one and A is the maximum one. But what I want 20 and 5. 20 and 5. So by default, this max and min are comparing the keys. If you want to compare the values, so after this numbers, give values functions. You use values function here also and here also, so that the things comparison will happen in the data. So see, now we are getting the maximum and minimum number available into the dictionary. Let's see, we can have any other data structure or sequence also within the dictionary. So for example, I will write here, for example, let's take list. So list inside dictionary. Okay, so I'm going to create a list, means a list inside the dictionary. So student is again a dictionary only, where I have name, let's say John. I have marks. Now John have multiple subjects na. John have multiple subjects, so we want to store marks of all subjects received by John. So let's say list I am creating here. If you see na, list I am creating in the marks key. So 90, 80, 60. That's it. Now I will just print here student, student of marks. Here I will say student of marks 1. Fine. So what is this? Just pause the video and think what it should return. Let's run it. Something wrong. Oh, I missed to close this here. So now fine. Let's run it again. We are getting 80. Why we are getting 80? So here if you see, student is the name of the dictionary, marks is the name of the key available into this dictionary, and this key contains a list. This list is having 3 marks. So 90 is available at 0 location, 80 is available at first location, and 60 is available at second location, because it is a list and list contains indexing. So when I said marks of 1, obviously 0 location 90, 1 location 80. So that's how we are getting 80 here. So we saw dictionaries, multiple functions available into the dictionary. Then we saw how to loop iterate over the dictionary. So I hope you liked it. Thank you so much.